Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about my depression and my battle. Today my eye is a little swelled up, a little bit, kind of a lot, but I'm pretty sure poison oak. But yesterday I just woke up and had it, mostly on my arms, so I'm wearing long sleeve and just pants, so my baby don't get it, but I'm going to the doctor today. But the main reason why I felt like I wanted to talk about it today is because honestly I feel down today. Like I just feel emotional, like like I go through a lot in my head. With family, just because I'm not really close to my family, and there's reasons why. But I just wanted to talk and vent. I've been dealing with my depression probably since I was about 13, 14, and it's been really rough. I just now got help. I've been probably on my medicine for about almost 3 months now, and it's just a low dosage. It's Zoloft, but today I'm gonna be calling my doctor and telling her how I feel. I was supposed to call her last week, but I've just been super busy, and yeah, but I've been feeling pretty good. But today I feel down. I just feel like I just really want to cry a lot. And yeah, but I've been dealing with it for a very long time. And when I first started going through it and stuff, it was really bad, really bad. I tried to commit suicide, like probably almost every night, probably 3 to 4 times. This is really rough to talk about, so I might be crying, yeah, I just need someone to vent to, and, I can talk to my boyfriend anytime, but, this is just what I want to do. But, it got really bad in high school when I was a freshman, right? Yeah, freshman. I got pulled out of school towards the end of the freshman year because I got bullied really bad. And I got sexually harassed once by this guy, which I'm not going to say his name. But yeah, and then it just got bad where I'd skip classes and go and sit in the bathroom, People would, when I'd go and sit down, at the table, people would just move away from me, or they would sit next to me and make fun of me and call me a whore and call me names and just make fun of me, And it's really hard to talk about if you have never been through it, which a lot of people get bullied and go through depression, but it takes a lot out of you, and it's really rough. And, one kid that was supposed to be my best friend, would tell me every day to go and kill myself, that nobody liked me. Like, it was really hard, and it was really rough. And, when it didn't help, the clothes that, my parents made me wear, just clothes that didn't fit me, or, I'd get in trouble. I wasn't really a bad kid growing up. I don't care what my family says, I wasn't. We all make mistakes, but I wasn't a bad kid. But when I would get in trouble, say for something stupid, you know, like I'd always take my mom's makeup, but I'd always forget to put it back, you know, and I'd get in trouble. And my mom, you know, they'd take my makeup, my straightener, which my makeup I only wore like some foundation, and mascara and eyeliner. I wore kind of a lot of it, but that's what made me confident, you know, and they took that away. My straightener, literally, guys, my hair was fried, and it was like up to here, like it wouldn't grow. That's because I straightened it probably like 30 times a day. Like, guys, I was addicted to straightening my hair, let me tell you. Like, I was addicted. But anyway, my house is a mess in the background. You know, I'm having a rough day. I feel like, you know, I just feel I need to talk, you know. But anyway, and, you know, taking those things away, like, it really took my confidence away, you know, because in school I got called ugly and, you know, just stuff like that. Which, you know, I'll admit I'm not the prettiest girl, but everybody's pretty in their own way, you know. And it was everybody that bullied me. You know, my best friend, I'm not going to say names, but she turned against me, and, you know, I got stuck in the hospital, and, because my kidneys were shutting down. I couldn't walk, I couldn't go to the bathroom, I couldn't hardly eat, like, I just, you know what I mean, I was failing. And, they told my parents if they wouldn't have got me in that day, then my body would have shut down the next day. But anyway, and I look terrible today. But anyway, and she went to school and told a rumor of saying that I did something with a cucumber, and that's why my body was failing. Like, why would you do that? That wasn't what was the truth. I had something very toxic running through my bloodstream, and that's why my body was shutting down. And it ruined that part of my life. Like, my life's not ruined because I've got a great life. I have a great boyfriend, you know, an amazing little girl. But yeah, it was bad, and I didn't want to go back to school at all. I did go back to school, and that's when things got so bad, guys, so bad. And I just hid, you know, and it got to where I wouldn't eat my lunch. It got to where people would just try to date me, to, you know, like, get in my pants. Like, it got bad, guys. Like, I just had sex one time, and it wasn't even enjoyable. Like, it was stupid. It shouldn't have happened, but it did. It was just dumb. And it'd get to where, you know, I wouldn't want to eat my lunch. My friends wouldn't want to hang out with me, you know. It just got really bad. And so every night when I'd go home, I didn't tell my parents about the bullying. But every night when I'd go home at nighttime, I just felt like I shouldn't live anymore, you know. And I had a bunk bed, and yeah, I would just try to, you know, commit suicide from my bunk bed every night until I passed out. Probably like 2 to 3 times until I finally passed out. And literally things happen later on in life that I'm not going to go through. And they got really bad between my mom, my family, and just everybody, like, against me for no reason, because I didn't do nothing at all. But my mom had went to work and I was supposed to go to work. And I think my brother was supposed to take me or something. I don't know, but that was the last straw, guys. I would not be here to this day if it were not for my uncle. He's just the one man, honestly, I look up to in life, besides Jordan. Like, the first person there that it comes to is him, because he saved my life. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for my Uncle Jay, you know? But, you know, nobody understands, you know, like, my family's just very different, you know? And so, like, they all, like, hate him. He's a good guy, you know? A very good guy. He's made mistakes. Everybody has, you know? Everybody's made mistakes that makes another person mad, but it's family, you know? But, yeah, and that happened, and I was just probably, like, seconds away from just being dead, honestly. And my uncle came in, you know, hollering, not hollering, but, you know, he came in my room, and I was silent. I didn't say nothing at all. He came in my room and just was bawling his eyes out, and so was I. I was speechless. The only thing I could say was, I'm so sorry. That's the only thing. It was rough. I wish it on nobody. You know, depression is one of the hardest things probably a person has to go through. It's like today, you know, I've been feeling good. But today, I gotta call my doctor because I just feel so emotional, and, you know, I just feel down today, like, I just don't feel like me, you know, and I can't be depressed. Like, I've gotta get better because I have, you know, I have a family. My little girl depends on me, you know. I look terrible today. I don't know why my eye looks green. It's not, I don't know why my eye looks green. I look terrible though. Might be because, I don't know. I'm not for sure why it looks like that. But anyway, yeah, don't mind the house. I got dishes piled up back there. Like, it's just been a rough day, you know. Anyway, like I was saying, you know, all I could say was I'm sorry to him. He told me not to apologize at all. A good man he is. And I apologize to my brother for seeing that, you know. Nobody should have to see a family member go through that. But I felt like there was no hope at all in my life. You know, my parents didn't know anything, you know. I've had, honestly, a rough childhood, you know. Obviously, you know, if my parents seen this, they would disagree, but I did. And just, I don't know, it was just different, and it was very hard, you know. I was just treated differently, to be honest. It was just really rough, and after that day, you know, more bad things happened, which I'm not gonna go into detail about, and I ended up moving out that day. Yeah, because I just didn't feel wanted in my house, or in my mom and dad's house. I didn't feel wanted at all, you know, like 2 years, you know, prior to that day, I just didn't feel wanted. Like, I didn't even feel like it was my house, like where I lived there. I didn't I just didn't feel welcome. Like, I just felt like they were strangers, you know? And, this is my true feelings, like, guys, like, how I'm feeling. My family would probably get mad if they seen this, because they'd probably be like, oh no, you know, like, we did good. Like, she, you know, she was just a bad child. No, I wasn't a bad child. I did not do nothing hardly wrong. No, I didn't. But tell the truth. And that's one thing that I think that they hate. At least one certain person anyway. But anyway, so, you know, I moved out and I jumped, you know, from house to house from family members, guys. And then I was, at these, when I think I was 16, yeah. I'd been working at Cackle Hatchery in Lebanon with my mom and my brother. And that's where I met Jordan. And guys, like, he saved my life. Like, he's the love of my life. Like, he's taught me things that honestly nobody in life has ever taught me. You know, he's helped me so much with everything. Like, I don't know. I just love him to death. Because, you know, we've been together, it'll be 4 years next month in September. And he's been my rock, you know. We've had our ups and downs and our fights, you know, like every couple does. But I feel like he's just helped me so much, you know, in these little almost 4 years that have just made up for the rest of my younger years, you know. Just little things, you know, from just how to act, you know, just certain things, you know. And I'm still struggling with things, you know. Yeah. Anyway, so fast forward my depression, we lived in Arkansas for a while. My depression got so bad, guys. So much worse. I didn't try to commit suicide. This was before I got pregnant with Jaden. We lived in Arkansas for 2 years, Rogers, Arkansas. And it was honestly a blessing, kind of. Well, I mean, it's got us on our feet to this day. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't take it back. But yeah, we lived there for 2 years, and it just got bad. And, you know, there was a certain person, you know, that told me, they're like, well, can't you just can't you just get over it and just be happy, you know? And I'm like, I'm thinking in my head, like, you can't just get over depression. Like, it don't work that way. Like, you can't just be happy one day. You can't make yourself, literally, you can fake it, but literally you can't just be happy when you're feeling depressed and down, because that's just not how depression works. Like, if it worked like that, like, I don't know why my eye is green either. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm just not feeling good today. Anyway, might be. I don't know, actually. Oh, I know what it is. It's my makeup. It's, my foundation, because I washed my face, but I just washed around my eyeball. So that's why my mascara is still on, and that's literally why my makeup looks like, or my face looks like green, because it's my foundation. Oh my gosh, guys. Anyway, so, okay. Anyway, guys, so, what was I saying? I'm just gonna be wiping my face off with this makeup wipe. But, what I was saying was, oof, my eye hurts. Anyway, in Arkansas, you know, like, I've been talking to God and stuff and everything, but I don't know, like, I really, really hit rock bottom, and it got really bad, and I just started cutting myself, guys. Oh my gosh. I started cutting my arm, and I still have scars. I believe it's on this arm. But I would show you, but I got my poison oak, and I don't want to show you guys that. But, yeah, and it was bad, and I did that for, I don't know, a month maybe. I don't know, I did it for a little bit, and I just got so depressed, guys. And to be honest, I wanted to get pregnant because, like, I thought that that would make, you know, things easier in life, and I thought that it would make my depression, you know, just disappear for life. Like, guys, anyway, so I got pregnant in, well, I found out, let's see, I found out in January 7th, I think, after I came home from work. That'll be another video. But anyway, so I came home from work because honestly I didn't know if I was pregnant, but I felt pregnant because I couldn't smoke cigarettes hardly anymore. So I took a pregnancy test at like 12 o'clock at night after work, and I was pregnant. Guys, that just like uplifted my spirit. Like, it took my whole depression away. And I'm not saying if you're, you know, young and wanting to have a baby and you have depression, like, I'm not saying get pregnant because it'll take it away. The aftermath of getting pregnant, you deal with postpartum depression, which is so rough, guys. It's bad. But, you know, I still think about suicide. I would never cut myself again. I'd never try to hurt myself in any way to hurt anybody in my life, especially my daughter, because she needs me. But yeah, and guys, I met Jordan, and, you know, behind my parents' back, because they didn't like him because he was he was a felon, and, you know, he got into some trouble, you know, and but yeah, and so he was kind of mom's friend, but kind of not, so he told my mom that he had a crush on me, which, oh my gosh, guys, my heart was pounding hard. Like, it just felt so good. And it did. Like, it's just something that, I don't know, like, I was like in love with him when I seen him. But, you know, we both were at that point. But you know, we started talking secretly, you know, like sliding notes. Like, oh my gosh, we have so many letters, guys. It's awesome. I just don't like the way I talked in some of them now, but I felt like my whole world had come together when I was around him. Like, I can't even describe it. Like, it was just amazing. You know, he lifted my spirit. You know, he told me I was beautiful, which nobody ever told me that, you know, growing up. You know, certain people told me that my smile was, you know, not pretty, which I'm not gonna say names, but they told me my smile was not pretty. You know, I gotta get braces. And that's my #1 goal. But yeah, and he told me I was beautiful and I was pretty, and I mean, everything a girl wants to hear. I mean, you know, obviously make you feel good, you know, and he was my crush. Like, and obviously I was dating somebody at the time, but all he wanted was sex. So yeah, and we were long distance for like 4 years. I met him when I was young, and Jordan just brought that life back into me. Like, you know, I cheated on my ex, but I don't really care because you live and you learn, you know. Um, but yeah, and I broke up with my ex, and I got with Jordan, and I moved in with him at his mom's. Hey guys, so I'm back, and I know I look really rough right now, but I had to finish my video. So, and I didn't want to wait like a couple more days until my eye was all healed, but I couldn't finish my video. It's like 2 days later. But anyway, I'm here finishing my video about my depression and stuff, but my eye yesterday was really swelled up bad, and I'm not allowed to wear makeup, or I probably would be wearing it right now, but I had, I'm pretty sure, I don't know what it was, but it turned into poison ivy. So I have it dried up on my nose, and it was all down my arms, like just covered every length of my arm. My eye looks red. It's because I just got done itching it. The swelling yesterday, my eye was almost completely shut, and now it's like the swelling's gone down because I'm taking my steroid and my antibiotics. But yeah. And before I finish my video, or no, at the end of this video, I'll tell you how I have to go about my medicines and breastfeeding my baby, because on one of those medicines, she can't eat for 4 hours. So anyway, let me finish my video. I think I was saying that I moved in with Jordan at his mom's house, and my depression wasn't that bad. That was before we moved to his grandpa's in Arkansas a couple months before our 1-year anniversary. We lived there for 2 years, and then we moved back in with his mom. Yeah. But I got pregnant. Like, it took my whole depression away. And yeah, and I'm should have gotten help a long time ago. But I didn't, and I did like 2 months ago, and I'm doing so much better. Yeah, I'm just doing better. Like, I used to cry every day over little things. You know, I couldn't handle myself, you know. I don't know really how to say it else more, but I'm doing better. Sorry guys. Ugh. I look so bad, I know. But anyway, yeah, my poison ivy's almost all drawled up, though. I take drawled up, whatever, dried up. But I take a bath 2 times a day, one in the morning and at night. I take a bleach bath with some Epsom salt, and it's really been drying it up a lot. Now I just gotta finish my eye. The swelling has to go down, and it's just really red right now because I itched it, but I mean, it's still a little swollen up top and right here mostly, but there's no poison ivy on it. It's just really dry and flaky, so it itches bad. But yeah, that's about it for my depression video. Yeah. This is a really rough time in my life, and I'm so glad that I'm over it, and I'm finally gotten help. You know, if you have depression and you go through the things that I went through, or you're going through them right now, and if, you know, you're younger or whatever, you know, talk to somebody and really get help, guys, because it takes over your life, and it just takes a while to jump back to your old self. Like, I'm not there, you know, but I'm getting there. It's taking definitely a lot of time, but the medicine, guys, like, I didn't want to have to take medicine until I was done breastfeeding my baby, because I didn't want to have to take something like that. But what I'm taking is just Zoloft, and it's okay for me to take it while I'm breastfeeding. There's really I don't really have no symptoms or anything. The first day that I took it, I had, like, I don't know, I stayed up really late, because my body was tingly and it was, like, just uncomfortable, like, feeling. And had, like, restless leg syndrome, like, that's how my arms felt, and I just felt like I was gonna get sick. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, and now I'm taking, as of yesterday, I'm taking 50 milligrams a day. Yeah, and my journey's going really good. So I advise you, highly advise you to go and get help. Talk to your parents or someone that you trust, and go and get help, guys, because it's not worth the suicidal thoughts, guys, I promise. Like, God is out there. Reach out to Him. Reach out to your doctor, to, anybody that can help you. Talk to people. Never keep it in. Never keep it in. But just vent to somebody, and go and get help, guys, because the skies only get clearer. Like, I feel dumb for not going and getting help, but I just didn't. So yeah, that's my advice there. Now with taking the medicine that I take, I take, the steroid I take, I don't remember what it's called, it's something weird, but it starts with a P, and, I take 3 pills a day, which it's 300 milligrams, so I take 3 a day, but how I have to do it is, yesterday was really the first day I did it, but, when I take it, like, I have to take that, and then I take my antibiotic, which she cannot eat, for 4 hours after I take those 3 steroid pills. So 4 hours. So what I try to do is I get up in the morning, okay? I pump all the milk I have out with my pump, and then I hand pump, hand express, whatever it's called, with my hand. Basically milk myself, I guess. But yeah, I do that, and then I put it in a bottle and put it in the fridge, so she can have it if she gets hungry. And what are you chewing on? Anyway, sorry guys. Anyway, and that's what I do, and then I go ahead and make sure she gets plenty to eat after I'm done pumping. And I just let her eat for about 10-15 minutes, and she'll be good. And so yeah, then I put it in the fridge, and then, which this morning it was a little bit of a struggle because she likes to take a morning nap, like maybe like an hour and a half after she wakes up. But I made her wait. I gave her some baby food, and I made her wait for about till like 12. But I had to go ahead and just feed her. I had to pump all that milk out, which I pumped twice in those 4 hours to get the milk out. So yeah. And I did that for probably about 15 minutes. So, yeah. And then, sorry I'm saying oh yeah a lot, but anyway, let's see, where is I at? I just got scatterbrained. Come here. Ugh! Come here! Sorry, guys. Come here, babe. Come here. Do you want to say hi? You want to say hi? Say hi! Say hi, baby! Say hi, pretty! Say hi, guys! Hi!
hi. Say hi, baby. Yeah. Say hi. She's so cute. Yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, it was a little rough this morning. I had to go ahead and pump it out one last time, which was at 10:30, and then at 10:40 or 11:40, I just went ahead and fed her and put her to sleep because she was just really wanting some milk and going to bed. So I did that. Yeah. And that's what I have to do. And I take that other one 3 times a day. So yeah, it's kind of exhausting. The morning time is exhausting because those 4 hours she's just latched to me crying and crying. So I tried to subside her, with some food or juice or something. But anyway, yep. Sorry I look so bad, guys, but I wanted to finish the film. Or finish my video. Hey! What are you doing? Jaden! Oh, she's mad she can't get something. What are you wanting? What are you wanting? This? But anyway, Jaden! Can you say bye? Can you say bye, YouTube? Can you say bye, baby? Hey! Can you say bye-bye? Say bye, guys. Say bye, guys. Say bye. Mom. Yeah, say bye, baby. Say bye-bye. 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 Okay, anyway, guys. So that is it for this video. Again, sorry I look a mess. But yeah, if you like this video, like and subscribe. If you're new to my channel, welcome back to my channel, guys. I look terrible, I know. I'll be better and probably by next week. Hopefully. But yeah. And if you have any advice or comments, leave it down in the comments and I'll try to get back to you. Bye, guys.